All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the apostles and elders up in Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to all the Akim, pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Yeah, we want to get a video on staying in order. Another message to the flock. The young brothers like myself. To stay in order and respect the order that's came down through the Spirit. You want to get that first scripture?
Yeah, this is 1 Corinthians 14, verse 40. Let all things be done decently and in order.
Right, it says decently and in order. Because without order it's what? Chaos. So it has to be a structure that's put in place. Like back in the days of Moses, when his stepfather, I believe his name was Jethro, gave him advice, to set up, an order, because it was too much for him to take on, and that order came down by Moses, but through the Spirit of the Lord, and it's for men that's under men to understand that you have to respect the man above you. You have to, obviously you respect all the Akim, but say if a man above you give an order that you may not really like, it's not for you to question that man. It's not for you to say, oh, I don't like what this man is saying, no, it's not for you to say that. It's for you to trust in the Lord and understand that a man's going is of the Lord. So wherever you go is of the Lord. So if a man over you say do something, you do it. That's scripture.
Yeah, I was gonna say, part of doing the creation, let us make man in our image. A part of that image is order. Because what the angels have order. It's the Heavenly Father. He's the top man, and then on down. Number 2 is Yahweh Shah right now. But I got Hebrews 13 verse 7. It says, "Remember them which have the rule over you, who have spoken unto you the word of the Most High, whose faith follow, considering the end of their conversation." So it's telling you to remember them that have rule over you, who have spoken you. Basically, who woke you up to this truth, who's your teachers right now. You gotta keep them in mind. It says whose faith follow, considering the end of their conversation or their manner of life. We supposed to follow that. We supposed to follow their faith and their manner of life. Because what? That's they showing us they leading by example. Paul said, "Be followers of me as I am followers of Yahweh Shah."
Sure.
I was going to jump down to verse 17. It says, "Obey them that have the rule over you, and submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls, as they as they that must give account, that they may do it with joy and not with grief, for it is unprofitable for you."
Right. Can you read that again?
This is Hebrews 13 verse 17. "Obey them that have the rule over you."
Right. It says, "Obey them that have the rule over you." So if a man was set up over you, the scriptures say, obey that man. That's an order. That's a commandment. That have rule over you. Keep going.
"For they watch for your souls."
Right. For they are looking out for you. They're making sure that you don't go off, so that they're correcting you, in your ignorance, so that you could be saved. They're watching over your soul. Keep going.
"That they may do it with joy and not with grief."
Right, they're doing it with they're not saying, "Oh man, I don't feel like doing it." They doing this with joy and love for you, and not with grief. They not, you get the point. Keep going.
"For it is unprofitable for you."
For it's unprofitable for you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you can put in an example like, hey, they was brought into this truth before you for a reason, man. The Heavenly Father set that up. The scriptures say, roughly paraphrasing, Apollo watereth, but the Most High giveth the increase. So it's up to the Most High when to wake you up. So he woke them men up at a certain time, and he dealing with certain men, you know, the top men, you know, and then hey, the Holy Spirit through Yahweh Shai, he dealing with them top men, which is the apostles. But look on our term, he dealing with all of us, but he dealing with certain people on a certain level. The scriptures say he's giving different portions to different men, you know. But hey, we got order in our camp. You know, we can't go straight to the apostles, man. If you ever look at Apostle Gabal always say this thing of ours, man, like mobs type stuff. Really, this is kind of like that, you know, because this is a very serious thing. You know, the Most High is the Most High. He's like the top shot caller, right? Then he got his son, and then his son dealing with the top men. But we can't go straight to the elders. You know, we don't know them personally like that. They and our camp leaders, they have certain men that they have to report to before they can get there. You know,
right? There's you know, like our camp leader don't go straight to the apostles. He have an elder he report to. You know, it's order. You know,
right? I was gonna finish. It said that they may do it with joy and not with grief. So that's basically saying, hey, you supposed to obey them, man. You know, you're not supposed to give them. You're not supposed to give them grief, man. You supposed to. They supposed to be in joy, you know, to look after you. Hey, say you got a woman, right? She supposed to obey you, you know. But when she disobey you, that brings grief brings grief to you. You know. So, hey, the Heavenly Father said, obey that man. You know. Hey, cause they in Yahweh Shai's his position. Well, I'm not saying they in his position, but
they watching over Yahweh Shai's flock.
Yeah, exactly. Just like how Yahweh Shai is the chief cornerstone of the body, but Peter is the king. I mean, Peter is that rock. You know? He's that head one. So they had to go to him. The buck stopped with him at that time. Right. You know, it's the same thing now.
Right. I got a precept. 1 Peter 5:5. It says, likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Yea, all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility, for the Most High resisteth the proud, and give grace to the humble. It says, ye younger, submit yourselves to the elder. Your elder can be the brother ahead of you. Say if you 6, 7, 8 in command, all the way down, your elder is the ones that's over you. Obviously, we have actual elders that we give honor to, but you know, it says be subject to your elder, you know, and it says, yeah, all of you be subject one to another and be clothed with humility. You got to be humble in this thing. You got to be humble enough to know, man, to put it all the way real, that you ain't shit. None of us, we ain't shit. You know, so to think, oh, who is he to talk to me like that? Hey, that's proud, in which the scriptures say the Most High resisteth the proud. You know, and give grace to the humble. And it says, humble yourselves therefore under the mighty hand of the Most High, that he may exalt you in due time. You know, you gotta remain humble if you want to get delivered out of this thing, you know, and the men over you that's watching over you, the men that's over you are watching over you, so you can get there. So you gotta stay humble in that time. You know, you got something?
Yeah, a quick one. This is 1 Timothy 5:1. Rebuke not an elder, but entreat him as a father, and the younger men as brethren. Right, cause hey, they all spiritual fathers, man. You know, and the ones that's younger than us, they all younger brothers. But the ones that's older than us in the spirit, they all older brothers, man. You know. So, hey, it's not like the brother was said earlier. It's not for you to try to rebuke somebody when you think it's wrong. You know, the Heavenly Father gonna deal with that.
Right.
You know. If you can get Sirach 32, oh, you got it on you?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Sirach 32 verse 9.
32 verse 9.
Come on.
Sirach 32, verse 9. And it says, if thou be among great men, make not thyself equal with them. And when ancient men are in place, use not many words.
That's right. When ancient men are in place, use not many words, man. Hey, you're not supposed to make yourself equal to the apostles and elders or the top men of your camp, man.
That's right.
You know? Hey, when they want to speak, you gotta be quiet, man. Or if they tell you Shema, hey, that's you ain't no getting offended, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot. Yeah, you gotta be quiet. Like it's no, you can't. If you have some personal feeling about an order that comes down that can come down harshly, you gotta get back and start praying. You know, because that's a demon that's creeping up on your soul, man. If you have an evil eye towards your brother, that's a demon, you know. And that's why through the Spirit, us brothers are doing this video. You know, you got something to say, Al?
Yeah, the scriptures say examine yourself, man. Whether you be in the faith, you gotta examine. You know, you gotta know this is a spiritual fight, man. If them demons, if you gonna let them demons take a hold of you, man. You know.
Right. I got First Thessalonians 5:12.
Okay.
1 Thessalonians 5:12, and we beseech you, brethren, that Salakia, and we beseech you, brethren, to know them which labor among you, and are over you in the name of Yahweh, and admonish you. You know, it says, and we beseech you, brethren, to know them that labor among you. You know, and brothers, I can speak for my camp. They labor, you know, and they do the work of the Lord. You know, and this for us to acknowledge that and know that. And it says, and that are over you in the name of the Lord. You know, in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, they are over us in that name. You know, and it.
Go ahead.
It says, and admonish you. You know, and to esteem them very highly in love for their work's sake, and be at peace among yourself. You know, it says, esteem them very highly in love. You know, love equals respect, man. You gotta respect them, man. For their work's sake, and be at peace among yourself. You know, you got something?
Yeah, I got I'm gonna get this is 1 Corinthians 12 verse 27. Now ye are the body of Hamashiach, and members in particular. And the Most High have set some in the church, first apostles, secondarily prophets, thirdly teachers, after that miracles, then gifts of healing, helps, governments, diversity of tongues. Are all apostles? Are all prophets? Are all teachers? Are all workers of miracles? Have all the gifts of healing? Do all speak with tongues? Do all interpret? Yeah, that's rhetorical questions basically, because all of us don't have the same gifts, man. You know, we all are part of one body, man. You know, that don't make, I mean, you might be less significant, but you're really not, because you're a part of that same body, man. You can't have two heads, man. If you want two heads, you gonna look crazy walking around. People gonna be like, what's wrong with you?
Right.
Talking about if you had a physical body with two heads. The Most High made your body perfectly the way it's supposed to be.
Right.
You know, He made you got a brain. You know, they all have different parts.
Right.
You know.
Right, and early in that chapter, it pretty much goes into, you know, say you can, and just thinking about the human body, you can be that finger on the body, you know, which is a significant, maybe let's say your pinky finger. Now that's a significant part of your body, but can the body still go without it? Absolutely, you know. Other brothers have stronger responsibilities. You just gotta play your lot. You know, that don't mean you insignificant. It just means you wasn't and Luke, to much given, much is required. And the scriptures say the Lord ain't gonna give us too much of what we can bear. You know? So it's just not your lot to take on more than that next man. You know? So nothing's done by accident.
Yeah, that's being covetous. You know? That's one of the commandments. Thou shalt not covet. You know, you shouldn't. You covet in another man's position, man. And if you do that, you gonna be spewed out. You got something?
No, I ain't got nothing.
All right. This is Philippians 1, verse 27. Only let your conversation be as it becoming the gospel of Hamashiach, that whether I come and see you or else be absent, I may hear of your affairs, that ye stand fast in one spirit, with one mind, striving together for the faith of the gospel. Right. The scriptures talk about, you gotta do everything unto edifying of the body, man. Mm-hmm. So when you got the people set up, but then you gotta help. Basically, all the different camps of GMS is its own church. So you gotta help build that church up and be strong in that. The scriptures talk about if you think of yourself more highly than you ought to think, man, then you gonna get the boot.
Yeah.
Then you are nothing really.
Because you're missing a point.
Right.
And like
go ahead, yeah.
And like the brother said, it's for you. No matter the role you in your particular church, it's for you to make that church as strong as it could possibly be. Whether it's doing videos, whether it's helping out a brother, giving alms, doing whatever you could possibly do. It's your job to try to strengthen that church, strengthen that body, because that's a piece of the body of what? Yahweh Bashim was shot, you know?
Right. It said, whether I come and see you or else be absent. So you can't, it's not about man pleasing. This gotta be you. Right. Not just when you in front of the camp, you know? You gotta really live that, man. The scriptures say be doers of the word and not hearers only.
Right.
You know? Because a lot of people, they want to talk this stuff, but then when they actually get rebuked, it's a problem.
That's right.
They buck up, you know? Instead of the scriptures talk about beholding the head or holding the head, you know? And right now, the apostles is in Moses' seat, so to speak. You heard?
Yeah.
Then it says, in one spirit, with one mind, striving together for the faith of the gospel. Now the scriptures talk about there should be no schisms in the body. So you got to be of one mind, man. You know, here it is, the whole body trying to go this way and you going that way. You ain't going to make no progress, man. You know?
Right. Can two walk together, lest they be
exactly. Hey, that was it right there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't got nothing else. You got something?
Right. Nah. Hey, Lord willing, Akim was edified, but, meditate on this topic, and I will go back and meditate on the topic as well. And, if you feel anything against any brother, man, you got to pray that demon off, because the demon trying to creep up on your spirit. And his main goal, always remember, these demons' main goal is to get you out the truth. And if he wants you out the truth, hey, not saying, if you not part of GMS, you not the elect. Not saying that, but getting out the truth is a closer way to losing that crown of life, that salvation. So Lord willing, Akim, you got something, brother?
Real quick, since he said that, this is 1 John 4, verse 20. If a man say, I love the Most High, and hateth his brother, he is a liar.
He is a liar.
For he that loveth not his brother whom he hath seen, how can he love the Most High whom he hath not seen?
Right. And
this commandment have we from him, that he who loveth the Most High love his brother also.
That's plain.
You know? So, hey, this brotherhood is something special, man. Hey, you gotta know your position, man, and work with that.
Pray to the Lord. Hey, well, we gonna get up out of here, but all praises due to Yahweh Shemal Shah. Double honors to the apostles and elders up in Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to all the Aki and pushing his word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.